It's your boy Good Guy Activism here in the Bronx by Bronx Park East. I want to check out this Parks Department location. Let's see what's up with it. Let's see how educated they are, if at all, on the First Amendment. And let's check out what our public servants do on public property. It says do not enter except authorized vehicles. As you know, we're not a vehicle. It says no dumping, no parking, so we're free to walk in. New York City Parks, Bronx headquarters. Let's check it out. See, the Parks Department vehicles are not ripped. They're treated much better. They're electric vehicles. You got a baseball. A lot of these vehicles seem brand new. Says no trespassing there. Except for the main entrance. Looks like they was doing some construction on the roof. Is this the main entrance? I doubt it. It's locked. Let's continue to look around, see what we see. Is that the main entrance? No. Thank you. She said it's around, so let's go around. A lot of cop cars over here. See that? I wonder why. Maybe we'll check that out before we leave. We made it. Morning. Hi, good morning. Good afternoon.
Sir, I'm sorry. Can you sign in, please? You need to sign in at the front
I'm okay.
desk. No, it's actually not a request. Anyone coming in on the street is required to sign in.
Why would that be?
Because anyone coming into the public will need to have a record of who's coming in and out of the facility.
Oh, what's your name?
My name is Bala.
And your title?
Title is right here, Deputy Chief of Recreation.
I can't see through you.
Well, if you just scooch over, it says Deputy Chief of Recreation.
You have a card?
I actually don't. They had the wrong information on it.
Can you write your information down for me?
May I ask who you are?
I'm Guy.
You're Guy?
Mm-hmm.
May I ask what it is that you need?
I didn't need anything from you.
No, I understand you don't need anything from me in particular, but is there something that you need from someone in the building?
Not at the moment.
Okay, so I can provide that information if you could just sign in at the front desk, please.
I'm okay.
As I said, anyone that's coming in or out of the facility is required to sign in.
Required by law?
Is required by the Parks Department to sign in.
And what happens if I don't sign in?
You can be potentially escorted out.
Why? Why would that be?
Sir, can you just please sign in?
If I feel like it, I would. I'm okay for now, though. Thank you.
Again, this is not a public-facing facility. Is there something that you need that you're recording people?
I don't need anything from you, ma'am.
Okay, so you can't just simply walk in. These are offices. They're not for public dealing unless you address yourself and what it is that you need.
You just contradicted yourself.
No, I did not.
You did, ma'am. I just want to go about my business. I don't really want to talk to you.
But you haven't identified yourself. You haven't.
I don't need to.
Yes, you do. You have to sign this paper. You have to show me your ID to be in this building.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Sir, I'm not trying to.
Is this a private building?
Sir.
Is this a private?
You have to show identification.
Is it a private building?
Who you are here to see.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Now,
No,
can you please come this way?
I'm okay, ma'am.
Sir, can you please come this way?
I'm okay.
Selfie?
How are you? Looks like the public comes back here. See that? She said, lock this door right now. Lock this door right now.
Hello? Hi, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need the police here. I am at box, yes.
Why don't you go to Parks Police?
Hello? Give me 1 second. Can I help you?
Why don't you go to Parks Police?
Can I help you? Because you're recording me. You have no authority to record me. That's not inside the room. Maria, he's recording her. Yes, he's recording me. He's recording all the staff. He will not sign and show me ID. You're refusing to show me that. Why is that?
Bring it down a little bit.
How can
All right,
we
good
help
morning.
you? Yes.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
My name is Maria Barcelo.
And your title?
What you need to know my
All
title?
right, don't worry about it. Sir,
Okay,
would you like to
thank
take a walk around the facility?
But why did your attitude change? You made a call, right?
I didn't. I made no such calls.
Well, education is very important.
Yes, and I've been
I'm happy that
properly
your
educated.
attitude changed.
I'm happy
Maybe you
that you're
can maybe you can educate your coworkers.
Okay, but the one
Ma'am,
simple thing
it's
I
a public
ask,
building,
but
and I
it's
have
not,
the Fourth Amendment. It would be nice. You would like me to sign in, But I'm not gonna.
Amendment?
I don't have to waive. I don't have to give my
Improper
identity.
search and seizure? I'm not
Yeah,
searching or seizing anything.
I don't feel like giving them my identity to enter a public building.
Improper search
If it was a
and
private,
seizure is Fourth Amendment. But,
I have the right to be secure in my documents, papers, and effects. I don't have
didn't
to.
ask you for identification.
Can I finish my sentence?
I'm simply asking you to sign in.
Oh, I'll sign in, but I'm like, she said I have to give my ID. The
The
only reason why I give ID personally as a citizen is if I'm being arrested.
Okay, but we didn't
Okay.
ask. I never asked you.
Well, I don't. I'm just trying to.
ask you to sign in. No.
Not her job.
Hold on.
That's fine.
Don't worry about it. If you'd like to take a walk around, I can bring you around the facility.
I'm only going to be in the public areas. That's it. I don't go
But
into private
technically,
areas.
none of it is public.
The
but
hallways
if
are
you'd like,
public. If there's a sign that says authorized personnel only or no trespassing, then I know, okay, that's a restricted
would you
area.
like to be taken around?
No, I mean, I'm free to move around. I'm just going to take a look.
All right. So if you'd
Okay.
like to take a look around.
But I asked for if you could write down your information for me. You didn't want to do that for me. Now you want to walk around with me? I signed in, okay? Can I go about my business now?
I can take you around the facility if you'd like.
I mean, you do what you want. If you want to walk around and be my bodyguard, that'll be fine. I can't stop you from doing what you want to do. But I'm sure there's work that you have to do. Hi.
Hey, Chief. This is just going. So,
That's usually how conversations... Of course, it took them a while to get it, but they got it. I was greeted with hostility as soon as, and I'm the public. That's crazy. Yelled at, all types of shit. I was yelled at. It's called freedom of speech, man. You can walk away, man. Look how they treat us. She called and spoke to somebody. You see how her attitude changed when she came out the second time. That was funny. Break room or something. I would say that's the walk of the newly educated, but I might even think the educated, huh? This is how our public employees act. This is how they treat the public. On our tax dollars, on our dime. They get treated like shit. Hi, are you the chief of recreation?
Yes, hi.
What's your name?
Pharrell Coates.
Pharrell Coates. Do you have a business card?
I do. Give me one moment.
I want to Huda. I can fill out a FOIA request with you.
No, FOIA requests go to our legal department.
No, I know. I just want to submit it with you, and then the onus will be on you to forward it to legal.
Let me see.
The
I
way-
think you could just email them directly. But let me get you the email.
I wanted
address.
to do it in person, in writing.
I don't have a form. We don't give out the form.
No, it's
It's
okay.
just the email address that you send.
You can use a blank piece of paper.
What I'll do is I'll give you my card, and I'll send you the email address on or write the email
If you
address on the
can,
back.
I don't have internet access. That's why I came in person, so I can fill it out on paper in person.
I don't have that form, though.
No, I don't need a form. I can do it on a blank piece of paper, and
So you're just
then
going to write it out on a piece of, like,
Yeah.
regular printed paper and give it to me?
yeah. If you want to
Take a seat in the lobby, I'll bring it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a walk around. I guess I'll be back. Thank you. She was saying some shit. She was talking her shit. That guy has something. I'm your boss. That's who I am. What's your name, ma'am? Just don't delete it because I'm going to request it. If you delete it, it's against the law. Yeah, because you work for the public, you just created a public document.
I'm following my job.
Yeah.
Somebody hurt somebody, and I can't describe
I'm not hearing no ill intent, ma'am. If you would have started a conversation with me politely and professionally, you would have known. Right. Can you advise her that she just created a public document that I could request? Okay. Ma'am, we can have a respectful conversation. I'm not trying to argue or be disrespectful towards you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And I'll come. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Walk around with this. Hey, how are you? This is the guy. This is the guy. How you doing, sir? How are you?
Okay.
What's your name?
Excuse me.
Do you have a business card?
No, I don't.
Would you mind if I write your name down? I'm just trying to get public information.
I understand that this is pertaining to the public information.
I'm doing a story. I'm working on a story about the Parks Department.
I understand that, but I can't speak. I cannot speak to the public. I cannot speak to media officials.
No, I'm not trying to interview you. Nothing's on the record.
I understand.
That's why I asked you for your business
I
card.
understand, but I gotta get back to work.
Oh, no problem. I thought that was your job.
All right. Thank you.
I thought I was the public. Sean James, Deputy Chief of Recreation. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. That's the guy. I'm the guy. This is the Bronx headquarters. It went crazy until that lady, I don't know who she called or who she spoke to, but somebody educated her fast. You know, we just came from the Brooklyn headquarters. So, you know, this is not my first time filming Parks Department buildings. I did the Arsenal building. It's called the Arsenal in Central Park. It's like the headquarters for Manhattan. And I feel like a memo should have went out then. That's when the first initial memo should have went out. Smells good over here. Well, it looks like we've seen everything we could see. Everybody went into hiding. Hopefully they went to do their work. Oh shit, we got NYPD here. Hey, how are you?
Right there.
Excuse me.
Here to talk to you next. What's your business here?
Am I being detained?
That's why you're doing here. It's not a public building.
I'd like to continue moving.
Okay, I just need to address what you're doing.
Am I being detained?
I'm asking you some questions. It's not a public building.
It is a
I
public
had
building.
some concerns while you were in here. You can't just walk in like that. They have a front desk there. You didn't stop and speak to anybody, even address anything you needed to do.
I
You didn't
did.
even sign your name, remember?
I did.
You did? What's your name?
Everything you're saying that I didn't do, I did.
What's your name?
It's written down.
I don't know which one is your signature.
What's your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's Hernandez 23034.
Hernandez and
Yeah,
right
from the
there.
49 precinct, 2121 East Chester Road. That's the Jacoby Hospital.
Okay. So how can I help you?
Yeah, you have to go.
Go where?
You're not an employee here.
Okay, it's a public building.
All right, you need to go. They don't want you here.
Why would I leave a public building while I'm conducting business?
What business?
Why would you even ask me
What
to leave?
business?
See paperwork, gathering public information.
All right, can I see the paperwork then?
Am I committing a crime?
You're in a building. You're trespassing. You don't
How am I trespassing in a public building?
You don't want you to be. You're not.
You came here.
You're saying you signed the book. I'm asking
I
what's your
did.
name. You're not giving me any information.
I don't want to give out my name. I'm here anonymously.
What?
I'm here anonymously.
You said you signed the book. So how are you?
I did.
You signed
I did.
the book?
You're not making
I'm not understanding.
So you're here to give everyone a hard time?
No, not at all. I'm here to
Basically,
conduct
record cops,
business.
basically, right? This is
So
what you wanna do?
you can lose your disdain. I'm here exercising my rights that you swore to protect.
Exercising your rights
That
to
you
be an
swore to
annoyance
protect.
everybody else. is
That you
what
swore to
you're telling
protect.
me.
I'm not committing a crime.
Doesn't
I'm
matter. You don't want to.
trespassing is in a public area.
It's not public.
It is public. So how?
You gotta go. Come on. I'm not
Please
doing
don't
this.
touch me, man. Call your
You
supervisor.
gotta go. No, you
Call
gotta
your
go.
supervisor.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
We're not doing what? You're not going to protect my rights? That's what you mean? Stop pushing me, man. I can walk on my own.
So go ahead.
De-escalate.
Walk. Yeah.
De-escalate.
We are gonna
De-escalate.
Let's go.
Call your supervisor.
We're gonna go. This is
I have
what
business to conduct in this
What
public
business?
building,
What
and you're
business?
violating my rights
All right, cool.
because you don't like that I'm
You're
recording
doing a business with who?
with this public entity.
What
Public
public
entity.
entity?
How did you?
So
did
the building is working with you.
Ma'am, did you need key card
Hold on,
access to
is
enter
the
the
building-
building?
is the
Did you
building
need
working?
key card
You don't need
access?
key card access, but there's a book.
It's
there to
public,
sign
right?
when
And
you
I
come
signed in.
And that's what we're asking.
And I
you.
signed
What's the
in. I'm
information?
here anonymously. I don't want to give.
Because you're not giving us
Why?
any type of info.
Are you going to help me with my business? I came here to
I'm
conduct
gonna help you
business.
to
We
walk
could
if you
direct
don't
you to the
walk.
right person if you're not.
I didn't. First of all, I didn't call you.
You didn't.
They called you,
Because we were
right?
alone
So you
in
need
there.
to
I
go.
do in the
We spoke to
public.
them,
Boss,
They said
please.
it's not a public.
You know what
building.
is so sad? That all of you serve the public.
that's-
I'm a
that's-
member of the public.
You need
I'm
to
here
go.
conducting business. Why would I need to leave if I'm not committing a crime in a public
All
building?
right, we've spoken to you nicely.
So
and
you
again,
just
you're
want to
not giving
violate
us
my
info.
rights, right?
Listen.
Do I
if
have
you
to
don't
answer
walk,
questions?
I'm gonna help you to walk.
I don't need you to walk. I need to
All
conduct
right,
business.
So you need to go. You're not
I
conducting
want to
any
conduct
kind
my
of
business. Call your
business.
soup. Don't touch me, ma'am. I'm not being detained.
Let's go.
Why are you touching me?
Because you have to go. That's why.
Man, you're touching me unlawfully.
Sir, come on. Let's go.
You're touching me unlawfully. Stop touching me. Call your supervisor, bro. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I have a right to conduct business in this public building. You can't deny me, bro.
Sign it all, right?
Ma'am, stop touching me, ma'am. Ma'am, stop touching me, man. They said I could be here. They said I could record.
Who said that?
Come on, you bugging. Honor your oath.
Tell me what
Honor
you
your
want.
oath. Do your
Which one
job
of them said you
properly,
can be
ma'am.
here? Hold
Do
on.
your job properly,
Which one
ma'am.
of them said you
Do your
can
job
be
properly.
here? No one said
It's
you can
public.
be here.
It's
They all
public.
want you to go and
It's
you need to
public.
go.
It's public, man. De-escalate, because you get me riled up for no reason. I'm here conducting business. I'm exercising my rights peacefully in a public building. You're trying to violate my rights. You were hands-on 2 times already.
fine.
Call your
It'll be
supervisor.
fine.
What crime is being committed?
But you're sitting here
I'm
telling
gathering public information. This is a public building. Not only that, I can watch my government workers in the course of their duties. You know that. I could come here.
Nobody could walk past
I-
a certain point. He's playing
Where do you look, ma'am? Look.
No,
If there was a
We've
sign,
already spoke to you.
can I talk to you because you seem a little bit more level-headed? If there was a sign that said authorized personnel only, I would have never went there. This is a hallway, publicly accessible. They conduct business. I'm still going to conduct my business. That's why I came here. It doesn't matter if they don't like that I'm recording. It's public. They work for the
I'm not worried
government.
about you recording.
All right then. So why is she going
I'm not
hands-on?
worried about you recording.
I told you my
You're coming
intent.
past me. You're not telling me intent. You're just telling me.
You're not an employee, you're
sign
I'm
anything.
here.
You said you
Look,
walked in.
right there. Boom.
All right, but
Right
see
there.
how you see how you're trying to play it both
Because
sides.
you came already with
You
disdain
came and asked
that
me a
you
question.
came
There's
here.
no disdain. You
It
just said I've
is.
been, you just said I've been.
Let's
deceased
start
before
over.
and
Let's
no reason.
de-escalate. Let's start over.
I'm de-escalating.
All right, let's start over.
I'm not
I'm
hyping
here.
myself up.
I'm here in a public building, exercising my rights peacefully. So what crime am I committing? I have a right to conduct business in this building. Do I not?
Again, nobody's asking whether or not you have business to conduct it. You're walking in the building. They have no idea who you are, what you're doing in here.
It's public, sir.
Again,
It's public.
I'm telling you what they're saying, what they're stating. You said you didn't call 911. They called 911.
Right.
You're
Do your
telling-
investigation.
And that's what I was doing, but you're
Okay.
stopping that because you're
I'm
not telling
not
me
because
what
I
you're
don't
here
want.
for.
Because I told them they asked me to give ID.
They just said they're both here. They said you didn't say anything.
Right,
You walked
because-
in and went about business.
Sir-
You didn't say anything.
Respectfully, sir, I don't have to. I can be here. I don't have the Fifth Amendment. I don't have to talk to nobody.
You
I
don't,
could
but
come
then
here.
You don't belong in here.
I can come here. I can sit down and I can watch these public
Again,
workers
but
for
you-
8
you're-
hours
but
until it
but you're saying
closes.
about what you could have done,
Right or
and
wrong?
what you believe you could have done. You're telling me that, but you didn't do that. You walked past the point. You
I
didn't
walked
say
right here.
anything.
I walked right
You
here.
didn't say anything. I have the two in front
Everything's
of you,
on
you
camera,
stated-
sir.
And everything's on
Right.
camera. I'm on.
Nobody knows
I'm
you
on.
here. You're not familiar here.
Are you
Where
saying
in
that the
this law-
public-
Well, hold on. Where did you sign in this law?
The last line. I'm the last member of the
GI?
public to come here.
Who's a GI?
I have to give my identity to enter a public building.
It says name.
Do I have to?
My name. timeout location.
The only
You're not even
reason,
following-
the
you're
only
not even
reason,
following the
I
rules
didn't,
of the actual establishment.
respectfully,
If this is a building,
that's
the
not
building has
against,
rules and you're not
it's not against the
following
law. It's not against the law. I could be here anonymously. I'm a member of the public. Right or wrong?
Again, you're telling me about what you're doing and they're addressing you. There's a reason why she's sitting here. She's
There's
not
a-
just sitting here.
What's the issue? I signed in.
The issue is that
she
you
asked me to
didn't
sign in.
when
I
you
did
originally
sign
came
in.
They stated. They said you walked that way.
I walked right here. I spoke to the lady from this office. She said, if you don't mind signing in, which is a request. I don't have to sign into a public building. If this was a private building, yes. But a public building, we don't have to sign
When
in.
you go to a courthouse, do you not sign in?
I don't sign in to go to court.
When you go to a courthouse, you go through a metal detector, you go to a line scan.
You don't sign. They don't ask you for ID though. They ask you for ID.
Information.
No, they don't.
When you go to a courthouse, they ask for information. You're not just walking into a courthouse like you just did here
Sir.
to continue to walk through, to proceed to walk through.
Sir, they don't ask you for ID to enter a courthouse. They might check your belongings.
You go through and they ask you what's your business here. You don't just walk into a courthouse.
I don't want to. What are you trying to say? Did I do something? Is it a
just walked
crime?
in here.
And she asked me.
So I'm telling you, if you have no business here, which you're not even trying to address to us,
I do.
what it is.
I
If
told
came
you.
here- And again, I said,
told you
okay,
twice.
No, you didn't. You just
I
keep
said to
saying I'm
gather
here
public information. Yes,
Okay,
that's
and why I
business.
said they need to know where you're going and what public information you're trying
The
to
lady
address
said-
so they can give it to you. No one's stopping you from getting any information.
So
that you
why
ask
is she
for.
attacking me?
Because you're telling us that you belong in here.
I
and
have
you
a
don't
right to
belong
be
in
here. Not only do I
Again,
belong,
no
I have a
one-
right to be
No
here.
one stated that you can't walk in here to get information.
why is she grabbing
you
me?
stating that about a signing which you didn't sign when you initially walked
Right.
in. We can address that because
Right?
you first said you
Because
didn't.
I don't have to.
Again, it's a sign-in sheet, and they're here to assist with what you need.
Mm-hmm.
But you're walking in as if you have the authority to just walk in, and you don't.
It's public.
It's a public
I'm not in
facility
a
to get
restricted area.
Information. It's not for you to just walk in and go sit at a desk.
I
because
didn't
you
say
feel
that.
like it.
I didn't say that.
you
I've
sat at
only
a
been in
desk.
the hallways.
I said what you were going in, and they don't know what you're in here for.
Sir, I've only been in the publicly accessible areas,
Again.
which is this hallway. The lady came out. She
Again.
said, do you want me to give you a tour? I said, no, ma'am, I'm okay. She said, well, you can stay in the hallway. It's public.
Who said that? No,
The
nobody
lady
said
over
that.
here, Robert, whatever her name is, she didn't call the cops. Security did because I didn't want to give her my ID. And I'm telling her the only reason why I give up my Fourth Amendment is if I'm being arrested. And you know I have the right to be in public anonymously. And I can
Again,
gather and
this
I
is
can
not
watch them while they
public.
work. Just like
It's a public facility, but this is not public.
You don't like libraries, sir?
This is not
Libraries aren't
public.
Fun. This is more fun. It's
sir,
more fun watching like
ma'am,
employees get
Ma'am,
annoyed when you walk in past.
I can
them.
come in here, I can sit down on that chair, and I can watch them until the building closes,
We're not
and I'll be
speaking
well
about
within my
that.
rights. Yes
We're
or
not
no?
speaking about that. You keep addressing
Because I don't understand.
something separate from what you're doing. We're addressing what you came in here and did.
What did I do illegal? What name
Again,
one
just
thing I did
told you,
illegal?
You came into the facility and didn't address anybody. You walked in, which is what I'm being told by the two employees.
Because I want to be here peacefully and quietly.
But you're saying
I don't want to
peacefully,
talk to
it's not
nobody.
peaceful
I just
because
want to
now they call
come
us.
watch people.
Because now they call us.
I can come.
You just said you could come in and sit down.
And when she asked me
Coming
what
and
you,
sit
she
down is
asked
not
me,
what you just
sir,
said you
when
did.
she asked me what I'm doing, I told her, I'm taking pictures
They're
and
not
videos.
saying you told anybody
I'm
anything.
working on a story. I'm watching my government workers in the course of the duty, and I'm gathering public information. That's not illegal. I can do that in a public building. You know that.
You're
So what's the
telling me
point?
about coming into a facility, and again, you keep playing it on semantics. You're going in a public facility,
Right.
which is a public building.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that you have access to just walk into a building and walk wherever you want into a facility. You don't have that.
I've only
You
been in
have
the publicly
public building,
accessible
coming
areas.
Here to ask. But it's not publicly accessible because they have a desk here to figure out what you're here for, and you're not addressing what you're
I
here
told
for.
them.
They're
I told
stating
them.
you haven't.
I did.
You just said you didn't even give him the information when he asked you for your ID. To know
Do
who
I
you
have
are
to give them
because
my
you're
ID?
you're
No, I
walking through a
signed
building.
in.
At that point, you're passing all points and trying to go through something that you don't have the access to.
I do, because there's no sign saying I can't walk down this
Again.
hallway. Right or wrong?
Again.
Do you see a sign that says I can't walk here? They service the public at these offices. Look at that office. It has a look at that office over here. It's locked. It has a counter where they service the public. So clearly the public can go up to that office and ask for public information.
Yes, after you pass
and
the
I
initial
did.
point.
And I did.
There's clerks and there's,
I
and
did.
there's windows just like that in the
It's not
courthouse.
against the
As
law
I
to
said,
be in a
but you
public
didn't
building
walk into a
anonymously.
courthouse. You
It's
don't
not
walk into a
against-
courthouse as such.
So respectfully, the bottom line is, it's not against the law to be in a
It is
public
if you're
building
trespassing.
anonymously. I'm
You're
not.
trespassing. You have no business here, and you're not addressing to
I
anyone
told you
that
my
asks
business.
or runs this facility.
How did I
what
get
is the
this?
public business.
How did I get this?
I don't know. I
That's
wasn't in here when
because
you
I
came
spoke
in.
to
This
the
is a
chief.
blank piece of paper.
Yeah,
What blank
because I'm
piece
gonna
of
fill out my
paper did they give
FOIA
you?
request.
Okay,
which
so
I have a
then-
right to do as well.
I
That's
didn't
the
say you
law.
don't have a right to fill out anything.
So
I'm
why is your
asking
why
what
is your
was
partner going
business
here?
here?
And I'm telling
and
you,
you haven't told me any
I
business.
told you 3 times
No,
to
you
watch
haven't.
my government workers in the course of their duty. I'm
Again.
working on a story.
Again.
Can I do that? Do I not have the right to watch my government?
You didn't know. You're not
I don't-
signing in. You're not doing any of that.
I did sign in. You just looked. I signed in.
He's coming shortly.
I need your card. I need your RTK card, please.
My what card?
Your RTK card.
RTK?
Right to know? The Right to Know Act, that's the law.
Okay, no problem.
If I could get your card, please.
Yeah, you will.
Because you all the way up here, you immediately went hands-on. You didn't investigate. You didn't try to de-escalate.
And you didn't proceed any
Because, respectfully, sir.
That's our investigation.
Respectfully, sir, I don't have to answer questions. I'm not committing a crime. I'm not committing a crime.
You're trespassing and that's it.
Is this hallway not publicly accessible?
It's not. It's public. It's a public facility, but it's not publicly accessible.
You know what? Am I detained? Because I got business. I have business to conduct. I have business to conduct. There is. There is business to conduct. I came here for a purpose. I'm not just here.
And we asked what the purpose was.
And I told you 4 times.
You have not given them any information on the information you were trying to obtain.
Excuse me. Can I speak to a supervisor, please? Can I speak to Pharrell Coates, please? Can I speak to him? Can you get him for me? Are you detaining me?
We're here with you. We have to speak to supervisor.
All right, because I want to go to his office. The gentleman, I told him I'll be back.
He's going to go call him.
I can walk down this hallway because it's publicly accessible. There's not a sign that says no trespassing. This is a public area. Are you blocking my movement? Are you stopping me from conducting business?
That's how you want to see it.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
I gave you an answer.
Am I being detained for a crime?
I gave you an answer.
I don't remember.
You don't belong in the building.
In a public lobby. I'm trespassing in a public lobby. I did sign in. She noted on camera that my initials were GI. So I don't see what crime I'm committing.
I just told you.
Trespassing in a public area while engaged in a constitutionally protected activity and conducting business? I have a right to come here and gather public information. I could watch you at work. I could watch them at work. I'm not being disorderly. I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be. How you doing, sir? Did I not come up to you and state my business with you? I told you.
You're here recording. You asked for my card. You want to fill out a photo request.
Right. That's official business, is it not? They're saying that I'm here with no purpose.
This is not a public facility.
It is public. How is it not?
Because we don't interact with the public in that manner here.
So why do you have doors with counters? Can the public come in here and gather public information?
You can stop at the front desk. If it's during operational hours.
And the lady, this lady right here, what's her name? What's her name? Because she said that I can walk around and take pictures.
It's because she didn't want a conflict.
It's not a conflict, sir.
You come in, you stop at the front desk, you
I did.
identify yourself, you sign in, you show ID. If you're here for something related to a permit, somebody will come out and speak with you. If you're here for something related, no, well, you can ask them, I don't know.
No, didn't show ID.
I don't need to show ID.
Oh, okay.
I have a Fourth Amendment.
You were just told you
I have a Fourth Amendment.
told you had to.
Is that a
I'm
law
just
or a
saying.
policy?
Here, yeah.
Because you can't put policy over
You're not
law.
following the rules.
You can't. It's not against the law.
All right, no problem. But
I still have business to
you're not
conduct.
following the
You
rules of
can.
establishment, right?
One, you can't deny me a FOIA request. I have a right to request public records. Why don't you just respect my rights in public?
All right.
I didn't go in no
Everybody else
restricted
that's
areas.
comfortable here. You're
Sir,
making everybody
are these
feel
hallways restricted? Or they wide open to the public, right?
No,
The lady said that I can walk.
At this point, you
Where-
reach the front desk and somebody will come and meet you.
How's the public supposed to know that? There's no sign saying that.
You're supposed to stop and speak with the person here. They tell you.
Signage is very important. I want to fill out my FOIA. All I need is a copy, okay?
I'm going to defer to what the
I have
officers
a-
say. I'll be in my
I have a,
office.
so I'm gonna fill it out. I'm gonna fill out my FOIA and I'm gonna submit it with you, okay?
I'm going to defer to whatever the officers say.
They can't help me with my FOIA. They don't work for parks.
They want me to come back and take your FOIA request?
You have to, through the FOIA law, you have to accept my FOIA.
We accepted your email. I told you.
I don't have internet access. You should call legal. Call legal. They'll let you know I have a right to submit it in person.
Okay, write it out.
All right. I just need a copy, okay? A stamp copy.
I don't have a stamp.
I just need a copy for my records. You keep the original. That's it.
That's not how it works. It's supposed to be online.
It's
I will
okay.
take the paper if you want me to take the paper.
I'll have it on camera. Don't worry.
Good luck.
How you doing? You a supervisor?
Yep.
How you doing? I'm Guy. So I'm here in this public building. Came to conduct business. The only thing is that I'm recording my business, which, as you know, I have a right to record.
What's the business?
So I wanted to gather matters of public interest. One, I want to watch my government workers in the course of their duties. I want to get business cards. I want to fill out a FOIA. I want to request name, title, and salaries. I want to request a budget. I'm doing a story on this building here. I've only been in the publicly accessible areas. They asked me to sign in. I didn't wish to sign in because I come to these public buildings anonymously, which I have a right to be here anonymously. So I still signed in. I still signed in out of courtesy. You know what I mean? And they asked me why I'm here. I said, I'm not here on no ill intent. I'm just here gathering public information. I just spoke to that gentleman. The lady said, can you sign in? I said, I don't really feel like it. She made a call. When she made that call, she came out, she said, you're fine, you can walk around. Would you like me to walk around with you? I said, no, I'm okay. I'm only gonna be in the hallways. If there was a sign that said, authorized personnel only beyond this point, I would know, okay, the public is not allowed here. But this is a public building, I'm only in the public hallways. I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be, I'm not being disorderly, I'm not yelling, I'm not cursing at anybody. I'm here peacefully to gather public information. Your officer comes, she immediately grabs me. I understand that you might not like cop watches, but I'm not cursing you out.
You didn't say you were a cop watch anyway. You were just a disorderly in the building, so I removed you.
How was I disorderly, ma'am?
You were disorderly.
How, ma'am? By taking pictures?
I
just want to be able to exercise my rights here peacefully without people that swore to protect my rights violating my rights. I'm not here committing no crimes. He's saying I'm trespassing. I'm in a public lobby now.
When they see somebody coming in who bypasses the sign and is walking around, like, what do you think they're thinking?
I understand that, and I understand it might not be normal, but it's not against the law to not sign into a public building. If this was a private building, I understand. Yes, you have to show ID because it's private, but this is publicly owned and publicly funded. I want to be here anonymously. I want to be here peacefully and anonymously. I just want to watch my government workers in the course of their duties. That's it, and I have a right to do that. As long as I'm not being disorderly, I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be. I didn't see no signs that say no trespassing. Outside, where? Yeah, of course. You didn't catch me over there. I pay signs in public are...
From that point and beyond, it's only authorized.
What are you talking about?
Did you read it?
You talking about that driving sign that said authorized cars only? I'm not a car. This is the headquarters for Parks Department. The public can come in here. The public can come in here and gather public information. I'm not committing a crime. I have a right to gather public information. I have a right to submit a FOIA. I have a right. If you don't allow me my right, that's discrimination.
You told him that that's not how he goes about getting that information.
I told him I don't have internet access. Through the FOIA law, I can write it in person. I can come in person. I can write out my public records request and I can submit it. It will be on his job to forward it to legal. I just did this in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Parks headquarters. I submitted my FOIA. I took my pictures.
You're gonna take a piece of paper and what?
I'm gonna write out my request.
A request for what?
Public records.
Which records?
Name, title, salary, whatever public records I want.
He said that they don't do that.
They have to. I tell you, this isn't my first time submitting. Then he's miseducated. I have a right to submit a FOIA in person. Not everybody has internet access. I can come in. That's why these buildings are here. I can come into this building and submit it.
All right, they want you out of the building.
Why would they? Then you're gonna allow them to violate my rights and deny me a FOIA request on camera?
I'm not talking about violating rights. I'm just saying.
I have a right to.
Want you in the building?
So why would they ask me to leave a public building? I'm not committing a crime. That means I have a right to be here, just like everybody else. If I was being disorderly, I was cursing, I was doing that, right? Now I'm committing a crime. Now you can ask me to leave from public, but I'm conducting legal and lawful business. I'm not breaking the law. I'm gonna go about my business, okay? Can I get everybody's card, please? Can I get everybody's card, please? It shouldn't even be an interaction. I'm in a public building. I'm in a public building conducting business. That's not against the law. That's fucked up that I pay my taxes for these people to treat me like shit. You get trespassed from public. Trespass from a public building, have a right to be in. Ma'am, do you have the time, please?
Right behind you.
Today's the 1st. I'm being detained for no crime. I'm in a public area.
Really? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Really?
It's a line, that's why.
I'm surprised the park police don't let them know that this is a public building. 1 Bronx River Parkway. Fucking feelings enforcers. They fucking hate us, bro. They fucking hate us. And they can't even, she couldn't even hide it, bro. What the fuck?
It's honesty. Huh?
You're not supposed to hate the people you work for.
Never said
You're supposed to protect us.
You use those words. I never use those
Your
words.
attitude showed and your action showed. You couldn't wait to go hands-on for me in a public building. I guess the public doesn't have the right to be here.
Yeah, so fill out the request, all right? Once you're done, he'll take it, okay? But then you're kind of like limited to having a reason for conducting your business, you know what I mean? So you're limited to public areas, and basically the lobby is the public area. All right?
So why did that lady say that? Well, look, they closed that door. Now, I wouldn't force my way past a closed door. I wouldn't go anywhere I'm not allowed to be. How is the public supposed to know in the public?
Well, yeah.
I just want to ask you one question.
How are they supposed to know?
How am I supposed to know if there's no signs?
They'll tell you.
They didn't. The lady told me that. She said, "Would you like me to walk around with you?"
Well,
I said, "If you want, you can."
I understand, but now I'm letting you know. Okay.
So you're saying that I have a right to be here?
If there's something, yeah, right here, you're
and
fine.
I have a right to conduct business,
as long as you have,
right?
Like, something you need to do.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to watch them.
FOIL request.
Yeah, and I want to watch my government employees in the course of their duties, which I have the right to do.
No, you can't like just sit in the building waiting and waiting just because you want to people watch. You know, like this is
not people watch government.
Like
I'm a journalist.
purpose.
I'm investigating. I'm an investigative journalist.
Well, once you're done with your FOIL request, he will take it.
Can people? I'm just trying to say, can people come in here and exercise their rights in a public building?
What rights are you talking about?
Journalism, freedom of the press.
You have to have, you gotta have a reason for what you're doing. Not just
That was cute.
To sit here and.
Yeah, I don't need an ID to exercise my rights.
She didn't ask if you have an ID.
No, she's saying, do I have like a press pass?
Your name is Eli, right?
Nah.
No, it's not Eli?
I'm good guy activism.
It's not Eli.
Yeah.
It's not Eli.
Eli's tall, Dominican. I'm good guy activism.
Good guy.
Yeah. I'm just here to exercise my rights peacefully. And I would hope that you guys would come and honor my rights and protect my rights.
So
I need everybody's card, please. I need everybody's card, please.
You'll get everyone's information, right?
Is there a time limit that I have to conduct my business?
Well, I mean, no one's stopping you.
Can't I be here until the building closes as long as I'm conducting business?
Well, what's your business? You're going to sit here until 8 hours filling out the form?
Don't I have a right to be in a public building? I have a right to be here, right?
I know.
I don't see what the issue is. No, I don't see what the issue is. I'm confused, and I will. I just don't understand. I don't see what the issue is. There's so many people here with guns, and all I have is a camera, and I told you my intent. I'm here peacefully, so I don't understand why you guys are trying to intimidate me and bully me and force me to rush and conduct your business because they don't know that I have a right to be here.
Fill out the form.
I would like everybody's card, please.
And I said you'll get it, so come on.
Okay, all right. I planned on praying in here too before I left. Can I pray in here before I leave? Can I pray in here before I leave?
You're going to fill out the form and you're going to leave. I'm not going to rush you to fill the form out.
It's crazy. That's crazy. There's no crime. I don't understand why you guys are here. There's no crime. Am I detained?
Obviously not, because I'm telling you.
Okay, so I don't. Why y'all babysitting me? I don't understand that. Why y'all babysitting a law-abiding citizen in a public building? Because y'all don't like that I'm recording? It's fucked up. There's so many crimes out there that are being committed, but you want to babysit a man that's conducting legal and lawful business. I fucking forgot what I was gonna write. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's nothing else.